Good afternoon, everybody. I've got week 5 handicaps all done and ready to go. First game up, Thursday Night Football. I got San Francisco 22.2 points. LA Rams 20.3 points. This is too close to call. This probably should be a field goal game. I don't have a clear read on it. If you're going to bet it, I would take San Francisco plus the 5.5. But I don't think bet it. It's too hard. Texan player props: Devontae Adams, anytime touchdown. Puka Nacua. Those are the ones I like on this game. Stay off the side. Next game up, 9:30 a.m. Tottenham, England, Minnesota. I've got 22.60, and for the Cleveland Browns, 20.30. Now, these overseas games are always tough. I'm not sure what we're going to get. Current spread is Minnesota at 3.5. To me, stay off of this game. This is a real tough one. I think there's an advantage in Minnesota because they were over there last week, so they're rested and they've acclimated to the time zones and all that. So, but I think don't bet it. Too hard. Anyhow, next game up, 1 p.m. Sunday. Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. We have the Cowboys at 20.60. New York Jets 22.40. Cowboys are favored by 2.5. Handicap tells us otherwise, but I have sprinkled a little money already on the Cowboys. I took them at 2.5. They are favored. I think the Cowboys should roll on over the Jets. Jets coming off that short week and did not look impressive at the Dolphins. Although they made it interesting at the end. They did score a touchdown and got within 6 points. And next game up, 1 p.m. Sunday, New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans favored by 1.5. I've got the New York Giants 18.45, New Orleans 16.95. This is a tough one. I think Jackson Dart wins on the road, although handicap tells he's going to win. So if you're going to play it, and I wouldn't play it, neither teams are good. I would take the New York Giants money line or the plus 1.5. Next game up, 1 p.m. game, Las Vegas versus Indianapolis. Handicap shows me Las Vegas 18, Cowboys 20.30. The current spread is Indianapolis Colts 6.5. I like Indianapolis to win, Vegas to cover. I think the spread's too big. Next game up, Miami versus Carolina. So Miami 17.40 points, Carolina 24.90. This could be an upset. We have the Dolphins favored at 1.5. I like Carolina to win and cover. I wouldn't bet this personally. Next game up, Denver at Philly. I have Denver 22.20, Philly 27.35. I feel Philly will win and cover this game. Denver coming off a short week. Philly just a little more powerful team. I think they're just going to put up a few more points than Denver. Of course, that 4.5 it's one of those weird spreads. I don't like them, but I think Philly wins by a touchdown. Making a money pick. All right. Houston versus the Baltimore Ravens. I have Houston at 19.7, the Ravens at 21.7. Current spread is 3.5 Baltimore. Gosh, I would think Baltimore beats the Texans, but I would stay off of this game. I mean, Baltimore's got some issues. And I think it's mainly on defense. Henry's doesn't look like he's underperforming. Lamar Jackson, hamstring issue. I don't think I would guess he's not going to go. I mean, how do you recover from a hamstring in a week? I mean, that's a problem. He's a running quarterback. He can't run. So I'm assuming he's not going to play, which could make this game interesting. If he doesn't play, I would stay off of the Baltimore side. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. Houston's been struggling. But, any given Sunday, there's some upsets that happen sometimes. Next game up, I got the Tennessee Titans versus the Arizona Cardinals. Handicap shows me 18.45 Tennessee, 24.20 for Arizona. This isn't a clear read. Tennessee's not a good team. I like Arizona to win. I don't know if Tennessee can cover this, or does Arizona maybe wins and covers? I don't like it. I mean, both teams, Tennessee's not good. Arizona's got issues. Stay off of it personally. They're going to play it, I guess, take Tennessee in plus 8.5. Next game up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Seattle Seahawks. 18.5 for Tampa, 21.7 for Seattle. I like Seattle to win and cover this game. This is a tough road game for Tampa. Tampa's got Mike Evans out, although it seems like they've got receivers that have stepped up. I think this game comes down to who has the better defense, and Seattle Seahawks have a little better defense. So I think that's what it comes down to. All right, Detroit Lions versus Cincinnati. Handicap. So current point spread is Detroit, favored by 9.5. I do like Detroit, I think, to win and cover. The point spread is not exactly ideal. You might tease it down to 6.5. So Detroit 24.50, Cleveland, Cincinnati 19.25. But most likely, I think Detroit wins and covers this game. That 9.5 is a tough play. Cincinnati they couldn't get a touchdown last night, so I don't see how they're going to compete against Detroit. Detroit's an elite team. This game may turn into a laugher. It could be a 40-3 game. I like Detroit. Definitely stay on some player props on Detroit. I mean, I think they're going to have a night. Amon St. Brown touchdown, Montgomery touchdown, Gibbs touchdown. I think they have a night. So, all right. So, next game up, another later game, 4:25, Washington Commanders versus LA Chargers. I have Washington 22.75, LA Chargers 27.90. Current point spread is Chargers favored by 2.5. I do like the Chargers to win and cover. Washington's too banged up. They've got too many injuries. Jaden Daniels is out. Terry McLaurin's out. McLaurin, whatever his name is. So I do like the Chargers. I think the Chargers will bounce back after getting beat by the Giants on the road. Next game up, we have the Sunday night game. New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. One of these tough divisional matchups. I like Buffalo to win. New England to cover. Current point spread is Buffalo 8.5. I think this will be a tight game. These division games always are. Kansas City. I personally wouldn't play it. Let's go back to the Buffalo game. I personally wouldn't play it. I think Buffalo wins. New England covers. But big point spread on that, I try to stay off of them if I can. Detroit, to me, is the only big spread that you can play this week. Okay, next game up. Kansas City Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kansas City 29.3, Jacksonville 22.15. I like Kansas City, favored by 3 to win and cover. And on a side note, Tyreek Hill went out for the year last night. Sad to see that happen. Dislocated kneecap. That could be career ending, I don't know. He's definitely not going to be the same player when he comes back. I mean, you're probably talking next year sometime. And if he's running with the brace on, he's not going to have the speed he used to. So he might be done. I don't know. I hope he can come back. And then we had Malik Neighbors go down too on the Giants. Torn ACL out for the year. Another unfortunate injury. It's probably less of a severe injury than Tyreek Hill. So they say Tyreek Hill's kneecap was pointing in the wrong direction. Ew. Horrible. So, trying to think what else I got. I think that's it for this long video. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Everybody have a great day, and let's get these Benjamins.